Hi everyone, today we're going to explore how you can use ChatGPT in your classrooms to save you hours. Who doesn't love to hear that? So let's dive into 12 different ways that you can use ChatGPT in your classrooms with a list of over 100 different prompts that you can use to make almost any aspect of your teaching a bit more efficient. Before we get started, two things. One, don't forget to subscribe to the ClassPoint channel to stay updated with the latest EdTech and PowerPoint tips and tricks. And number two, it is important to note that ChatGPT is trained on information up to 2021, so it is not all-knowing. Nevertheless, it still has a lot of information, but keep that in mind and always double-check the information it gives. To use ChatGPT to help you with your lesson planning, try using it for researching and gathering relevant content and links, creating a detailed lesson plan, brainstorming ideas for different education platforms and tools to bring into your lesson, and for generating discussion prompts, worksheets, and exercises, all without the need to do endless web research. So let's try out a prompt for generating a worksheet for students to do. So I have a list of prompts that you can use here and a whole bunch more listed on the link down below. So once you have that prompt copied, you can just paste it into your free ChatGPT account and update it to fit your own topic and subject. So here we'll change it to create a worksheet on the periodic table with a list of 5 exercises related to identifying patterns. Once that's done, we can click go and ChatGPT will generate a bunch of exercises that we can use for a worksheet. So with all of these exercises, you can then copy and paste it into Word and print it off to do as an activity with your students, or we can make this into an interactive PowerPoint presentation. That way you can do this in class and get live responses from your audience. So to do that, instead of copying and pasting to Word, we can actually ask ChatGPT to turn these exercises into interactive slides with a VBA code. So once that's pasted in, ChatGPT will then list all that VBA code. Then we can copy that and put it into PowerPoint. To learn how to do that, take a look at the video linked up above. And then all of your information will be in PowerPoint, and you can add interactive buttons with the free PowerPoint add-in ClassPoint to get those live responses from your audience. So once you're in your presentation mode and you have that interactive slide, then you can just click on it, have your audience join your class, and you'll be able to see all their responses right on your screen. To use ChatGPT for research, brainstorming, and information gathering, try using it for idea generation, offering guidance on effective research methodologies and data collection techniques, creating hypothetical scenarios to fuel that brainstorming process, for concept exploration, and even for mind mapping. The mind mapping results are pretty unique and cool, so let's try that out. So you can copy and paste the next ChatGPT prompt into your ChatGPT account and of course edit it and adjust for your own topic and subject. Then we can actually take this code that ChatGPT generated and put it into a mind mapping software like MindMeister, XMind, or MindNode to create a more aesthetically captivating mind map and to make it editable. You can even use ChatGPT for classroom support and instruction. It can help answer almost any of your students' questions, explain tough concepts or phenomena, be your personal language translator, help to recommend reading lists, teach in the style of a famous person or an idol, and even help a substitute teacher teach in your style of teaching. Let's go through an example of how you can use ChatGPT to help you explain a tough concept to your younger students. So here we have a prompt of just, can you explain a concept in simple terms? So here we will add it to our ChatGPT message box, update it for a specific topic, and see what ChatGPT comes up with. So here we have it broken down into 6 different parts to help explain astrophysics to your younger students. For personalized learning and differentiation, ChatGPT can help to provide personalized resources and recommendations to help you adapt your content to individual student needs and their diverse learning styles. It can also help to facilitate self-paced learning, create custom learning paths based on individual student progress, and help you assist students with special needs. Let's try out a prompt for that to see what it comes up with. So we have a prompt here to help with a student with a sensory need. Now, ChatGPT will recommend a couple of specific resources and different tools that we can use in our class. So you can take a look here and explore and see which one of these recommendations best suits your classroom. ChatGPT can be used in so many ways to help you engage and collaborate with your students in the classroom. Use it to generate instant quizzes and trivia, build interactive classroom games, help with simulation-based learning, create interactive stories, facilitate role-playing scenarios, and be a mediator for culture exchange. With that, teachers can connect with classrooms around the globe and use ChatGPT to help be a handy helper. Your students can also engage with ChatGPT. Use it as a game partner in a classroom game that you're playing, as a virtual debate opponent or a partner by having your students type in their arguments or counter arguments into the AI. And you can even use ChatGPT as a field trip guide or even a guest speaker by in the same way asking different questions about a specific place or a person. Let's use a prompt for creating quiz questions. We can copy and paste this one here that suggests some quiz question based on a certain topic for a certain grade level. Type in your topic and your grade level, and see what ChatGPT comes up with. If you want this to be a multiple choice question and you want the answers to these questions, feel free to go ahead and type out that you want ChatGPT to provide the answers and 4 choices for each. Now, these questions are very easily copy and pasteable into PowerPoint. That way you can get live student responses and engage your students right during your presentation. You can use this for different review games or just a quick check for understanding. So once that's done, you can copy these questions, paste them into a PowerPoint slide, then use and add a class point question right onto your slide. When you go into your presentation mode, you can start receiving those live student responses. For more information on the different interactive class point question types, take a look at the video linked up above. There are lots of different ways that you can use ChatGPT for gamification in your classroom. Try using it to create classroom point systems, different quests, missions, avatars, and even character customizations. Craft power-ups and rewards, define achievements and badges, create cooperative challenges, gamified assessments, and to even create gamified study tools like flashcards, mnemonic devices, and interactive quizzes. You can also use it to help build a leaderboard, provide feedback, and track your students' progress. To help you build up and create that leaderboard, you can use this prompt. And you can read through and decide the best way to create a leaderboard in your classroom. To easily access a leaderboard and track your students' progress automatically right through PowerPoint, you can access a leaderboard right in your PowerPoint presentation mode with the free PowerPoint add-in ClassPoint. For reviews and assessments, ChatGPT can help to provide very detailed feedback, help to create grading rubrics, design assessment questions for students of all levels, and even assist teachers in what it does best, detecting plagiarism. Let me show you how detailed the feedback we can get ChatGPT to provide us. So here we have a prompt that is asking ChatGPT to provide us a report on a paragraph that comes at the end that's enclosed by this double quote, and that report can include different stats like vocab, readability, a tone type, an intent type, an audience type, a style type, and so much more. So we can copy this and put it into our ChatGPT. Then we can paste our paragraph. So you guys don't have to use a paragraph. You can also paste in whichever information that you want ChatGPT to analyze. So we can do that, and then we can take a look at the report that ChatGPT will provide us. So we have some document statistics, some vocab statistics, with all of the types that we had asked it to provide us, and tells us which grammar mistakes needed to be corrected and provided us with a revised paragraph. For administrative guidance and support, use ChatGPT to facilitate communication with your students, offer guidance on time management and productivity strategies, be a mindfulness and well-being companion, help solve problems, and get feedback on your specific teaching methods and strategies. ChatGPT can also be a walking Wikipedia for your students to help explore various career paths and even help with interview prep. Now, there are two other exciting things that ChatGPT can do in this space. One is data visualization. You'd be surprised at the different charts and tables and graphs that ChatGPT can make based on various scenarios. And second is to make a forecast and predictions based on your past students' performance. Analyzing their historical trends, patterns, and correlations, they can predict how they'll do in the future. So let's take a look at some of the data visualizations that you can get with ChatGPT. So here I have a prompt that if I collect data from my students' performance, can it help visualize it for me with some added student data? So if I paste this into my ChatGPT, in the same way you all can provide your own student data and this top prompt here, we can take a look at the chart and tables and the different options that ChatGPT provides us. This one is one of my favorites. To use ChatGPT for presentation and public speaking help, you can use it as a speech writing assistant to help with memorable openings and closings, different transitions, and enhance your language throughout a speech. You can use it to help train your presentation skills, get audience interaction ideas, and help generate slide content and design ideas. We all know that ChatGPT can't create its own visuals. However, it can help you generate ideas and offer guidance on how to create different images or videos or infographics that you want to include. Or it can provide prompts that you can use in a different AI tool to help you generate those visuals. To use ChatGPT to help us create some interactive slides, we can ask it to first start out with an outline and then transfer all of that outline into VBA PowerPoint code. That way it's easily transferable into PowerPoint. Then we can add those class point buttons to make it interactive. For more information and to see these two prompts in action and creating a PowerPoint file from these two, take a look at the video linked up above. Use ChatGPT as a homework assistant, a homework accountability partner, a peer tutor, or to help students support in their research. To use ChatGPT as a homework assistant, you can try out this prompt to suggest different resources for students to get started in their assignment. Just change this up to your specific assignment. So here we'll do the Doppler effect. Then we can review all the options that ChatGPT recommends that we can provide to our students depending on where we want them to get started. For revision and exam prep, ChatGPT can help facilitate study groups, help reinforce concepts, create study guides and summaries, generate practice tests and mock exams, provide tips for effective test taking, and it can be even used to test out different scenarios for the testing process as a little simulation. To get some practice tests and questions, we can use a prompt just like this to paste into a ChatGPT. Don't forget to adjust for the grade level and the subject. And don't be afraid to be as specific as possible. The more information you provide ChatGPT, the more likely you will get the exact information you're looking for back. You can take a look at all of these examples and ask ChatGPT to refine them if that's what you're looking for. This will just help kind of start generating that creative brainstorming process for you. Or if they all look good, you can just copy and paste them into whichever format you want to provide them to your students. And lastly, I have a bunch of different prompts that can be used for a wide variety of subjects. For art and design, use ChatGPT to help get inspiration, generate AI art, and learn more about different artistic techniques. For environmental studies, use ChatGPT as an environmental impact simulator to help teach students to mitigate environmental impacts. For geography, you can use ChatGPT to help train your students identify global landmarks. Use ChatGPT as a historical expert or for reenacting historical conversations or events. For language and creative writing, ChatGPT can be used as a grammar teacher or thesaurus, can help generate creative writing prompts, and to assist with media literacy and critical thinking and evaluation of different news articles. For math, it can be used to help with step-by-step mathematical solutions and data analysis. And for science, ChatGPT can generate different experiments and simulate virtual labs. For specific prompts on all of these different subjects and ways that you can use ChatGPT, take a look at the link down below in our blog where we have a list of 100 different prompts that you can use ChatGPT in your classroom. From here, don't forget to subscribe to the ClassPoint channel and take a look at these videos to learn more about using ChatGPT and AI in your classroom.